guys, welcome to Tommy Vision. Today we are going to be trying 7 building hacks in Minecraft. So I've built this house, a pond, and there's a beehive over there, and it looks pretty boring, so we're going to have to add some things. Let's look at the first one. So a letterbox. Now I have an idea to improve this. Instead of putting a lectern, you could just put a fence post, and instead of a barrel, you could just put a normal oak plank. Like, they make it so complicated. Oh, I just placed it over there. Oh my gosh. How do I have such long reach, though, in creative? It's insane how much reach you have in creative. Just reach for like 10 miles. Anyways, lever. Now I've got to put the pressure plate on top. Pressure plate is very pointless. You're pretty much covering up the barrel, so you might as well literally just put an oak plank instead of a pressure plate because it's the same texture. There we have it, our letterbox. Small, good build, looks cool. Yeah. Anyways, moving on to our next one. We are going to be building a grill. So, barbecue grill by the same person. So I've got to flick up the lever. Yeah, pretty simple. It's a cauldron, basically, with a fire underneath. Simple. Only one issue is, yeah, I have no idea how am I going to put the grill in the actual cauldron. I know it's got like an item frame, but I'm sure you can't put item frames on top of cauldrons. Oh my gosh, why won't it work? Oh, do I have to crouch? That makes sense. Oh wait, I just realised I didn't even have to crouch for that part. Because the iron trapdoor doesn't even open when you press Z on it. Why does it not stay open? Oh my gosh, I thought that would have stayed open. Yep. So these are like the sides where the beef and chicken's gonna go. So let's put the item frame. Why is it not going on? I'm pressing on it. Maybe I need to lower this. Huh? Can't. Why is it not clicking? Yeah, even when why is it doing that? That's weird. That is this fake or something? I swear you can't place them. I thought that you couldn't place it. Yeah, just fake. So bad. Anyways, moving on to the next one. We're going to be making Steve. Steve holding a mace. That's what we're going to be making. Yeah, this is Bedrock only, because I don't know, I don't think you can place a heavy core in Java. The only difference is I don't have the armor trims. It takes too long to do that. There we go, we've got the heavy core, end rods, chest plate, leggings, boots. This one's pretty simple. You get 2 end rods, right the bottom one, the heavy core on top. And now we're going to put the armor stand. Yeah, also please subscribe, everyone. I'm almost at... Once we get to 50 subscribers, I'll do a live stream. I also do daily content. If anybody likes daily content, then they should subscribe. There we have it. Steve. Yeah. Looks pretty cool how he's like holding the mace. If you watched yesterday's video, or today's video actually, I made a sword in the stone using similar mechanics with how the person holds it. So, we're making like a zombie now. That's dug into the ground. Do this. So, we need the feet. And then this will be the legs. Then the body. Then we need the arms. And then the head, which we have to dig down. Oh, I don't have any slabs. I'm just gonna get smooth stone. It doesn't really matter what slab you use because it's under the ground. Nobody cares. Now I'm gonna add the armor stand if it lets me do it. Yeah. And now the zombie head. Now we need to get the piston right next to the chest that we're on, and make sure it's facing towards the grass and not facing upwards. Put a red block of redstone on top. Break it, and there you have it. A dead zombie. Oh wait, I can see its shoulders slightly sticking out there. That's an issue with that. Anyways, next one.
By placing a gold ore underneath a beehive, you can make it look like the honey dripped onto the floor.
So, this one is pretty simple. It's basically just placing a block. And to be fair, it does look like honey, the gold ore. Simple, just mine the block. I mean, it already drips honey, but it only drips honey when it's this kind of nest. When you've got normal beehive, I'm pretty sure it doesn't drip. Yeah, I just couldn't find the beehive. That would have taken too long. So,
if you place a campfire underneath a loom, it'll look like smoke is coming from a vent.
So, he's basically said we can make a vent. Also, what do you even use looms for? I've never actually had to use one of these. I had a hard time trying to find it because it wasn't with the tables, like the crafting table and stuff like that. It wasn't there. It was at the bottom of it, so I had to scroll down, and that took a while. Anyways, this one I haven't found. I've designed it myself before. It's basically just a little stand to put whatever you want on, really, but I'm going to put the Ender Dragon egg on it. The Ender Dragon egg. Is that what it's called? What is it? No, it's just called the Dragon egg, that's it. Yeah, just a small little one with the shelves. Looks pretty cool. You can do whatever colour you want. Now for the final one.
Sea pickles can be placed on top of pumpkins and melons to look like...
So, I think that looks alright like that. That's how pumpkins should look. And also, when they're planted, they should change it so that they're sideways. So that the stalk actually touches the top of them. Because when you plant them, the stalk touches the side of them, and that wouldn't actually happen in real life. Yeah, I've made too many here. To be fair, that does look more like an actual watermelon and a pumpkin. That looks much better than the normal ones. Just a small little change. So, we've got a zombie, the honey, Steve holding a mace, a post box, a grill that didn't work, dragon egg, vents, and that's everything. Only one didn't work, and that was the grill. Subscribe for daily content. I do post shorts like every so often.